Hi, this is Thunder U from Booredatwork.com and welcome to our full review of the HTC Vivid. Vivid is a 4G LTE smartphone in the AT&T network, so let's go ahead and jump in and find out more about the device. First thing, let's look at the hardware. It's got a 4.5-inch QHD display, so it's got this nice super bright screen. It's Super LCD. You also have a front-facing camera, 2 megapixels for video chat. You have touch-sensitive buttons. You can see it's running Sense UI, since of course it's a HTC device. You have a pinch zoom there. On the right-hand side, you do have your volume rockers. On the back, you do have an 8 megapixel camera with the f2.2 lens, dual LED flash. You can see the speaker bay here, and it's got this interesting mechanism for actually opening up to reveal the battery, and of course the SIM card's also in there. Left hand side, you have your micro USB connector. On the top, 3.5mm jack, and of course your power button. It's a little thicker device. It also feels it's well weighted. It has some weight to it overall, but it's a nice device. It's very it's different from your regular styled HTC devices. More of a not sharper edge, but it's less rounded as you've seen with recent HTC designs. So going into the device, you can see it's running a HTC Sense 3.0. This is running Android 2.3.4. Let's get in the software there so you guys can check that out. You can see it clearly. As one of the initial 4G LTE devices, you can see the top there in the notification bar, it says 4G LTE, indicating it's an LTE. And if it's not an LTE, you should switch back to HSPA Plus, which means if you're not an LTE in area, it will switch back and you will see an icon saying H on there. So that's pretty much it. Notification bar, very typical with Sense UI. You have your quick app access in there, and of course your quick settings to look at your memory, where you can see this has a total of 829 megs memory, kill all, and all that fun stuff. As for applications that come with it, you do have your slew of AT&T apps that are stock filled within this. You do have a SIM toolkit, of course, some Polaris, visual voicemail is also included. Let me just scroll through you again. Of course, you have Amazon Kindle, AT&T, you got the connected media, so on and so forth. So it's a lot of typical apps that you find with AT&T devices, as well as HTC stuff. Let's take a look at the camera. So we have our 1080p camera test. You can definitely check that out. But the camera itself, you can see the settings here. You do have your viewfinder. Your last viewed pictures. Of course, you can change to video camera. You can rotate the camera to the front-facing camera. See me there? It's kind of cold here in Massachusetts. Of course, you can also add effects to it. So put some distortion in there, and so on and so forth. Switch that back around. In the menu, giving you the camera options, because you have a self-timer, custom image, resolution 8 megapixels, widescreen set automatically even for 8 megapixels. You can do geotagging, auto enhancements, autofocus, face detection, so on and so forth. But definitely check out our 1080p camera review. You can see the video up there. The thing with the camera takes very good pictures, very, very solid pictures. I can show you the sample. Over here, you can see it on the screen. Some nice pictures. Video recording, the sound quality is not that great. It's been a typical problem with HTC. See if we can give you some sound off this here. So this is the video we recorded. Check it out.
Camera test with the HTC Vivid. Showing traffic on the road.
So that's just a brief sample of that. But you can see the video player there. You can of course span to fit screen, full screen, the best fit. You do have SRS and enhancements on, which does help when you're viewing it on the phone itself. But if you're viewing it off a PC or any other device, the sound is terrible. I can safely tell you that. So be warned when watching the video of our camera test there. So that's pretty much what you get with the camera. But like I said, it takes some very good pictures, solid pictures of overall video. Video recording is also very good. Just video audio is terrible, to say the least. Of course, this is a 4G LTE device, so of course we're going to do a speed test, which you've probably seen with our speed test versus with the Droid Razor. If we begin speed test here. Now, initially I was getting about 30 megabits per second. Now it's dropping down. It's about 15 or so. But of course, 4G LTE speeds, you should expect some good high speeds. Upload speeds are great for this, though. 12.53 megabits per second. So it's something to take note. Again, these are lower speeds right now. And we'll just let this last test run. I'll show you some of the results we've had in the past with the HTC Vivid. Interesting high upload speeds to download. So if you go to results here, you can see I've had speeds of 34 megabits per second. Lowest speed I've had is 3, which is outside my LTE area. It said LTE, but I'm pretty much outside the city of Boston, so something to take note. And 11, 15, 12. So there you have it. 4G LTE speeds on AT&T are true, and they are available. Of course, it just depends on your location and your area. Overall, the phone feels snappy, good. Battery life is pretty good for an Android device. You can get up to about 12 hours or so on a single charge, so that's something nice. You can also video chat with Google Talk, so you do have video chat features. You can see I have you do have the video chat icon there, so that's something to also know to remember. You can also video chat with Skype overall. So it's a very good device, solid. Good points about it. It's got 4G LTE, nice screen size. You do have enough storage on the device, 16 gigabytes in total. Actually, let's just take a look at that again, just for me to make sure. SD card and storage. SD card is 8 gigabytes in total SD card and 3.7 available. I apologize for that. But again, you do have good enough storage. You have a front-facing camera that works. It's got a great camera for taking pictures, solid for pictures, terrible with video. Overall, battery life is good. And it's a good device. So if you're on the AT&T network and you're looking to upgrade and looking for a 4G LTE device, this is not a bad choice. Just take note, the camera is only good for taking pictures. Do not even think of recording video because the audio is terrible. Unless you're recording video without sound, then that's fine. Other than that, it's decent. It's a good device overall. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, let us know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. It's Booredatwork with 2 O's. And also, just to mention, before I finish round up this video, you can also share your create a hotspot with us for up to 8 devices. So anyway, this is Dundee from Booredatwork saying thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.